In this review, watch me try to play basketball wearing this. I'm going to do a review on this belly band, but I don't want it to just be the same like normal boring review. I'm going to give you the information on the women's version and the men's version, and I'm hopefully going to make it entertaining. Ah! This is the Daltech Force Elastic Belly Band. Now this one I'm choosing to wear because I like the lace on it. Looks nice, but it's also completely functional, which is obviously more important. The women's holster that I have here has a spandex inner lining that keeps it soft against the skin, and then just a little touch of lace for that little feminine fashion. Not that it needs to be seen, but I appreciate it simply because I'm going to be wearing it all day. They do have a men's version too, so don't worry dudes, you don't have to like girl out to be able to wear this belly band. I'm taking off that because it has a holstered gun. I want to show you more of the features with this. Alright, 7 3/4 inches of adjustable Velcro. Keep it on your person. And they have, let's see, in the women's, I know it's extra small all the way up to 5X. So if you need a little bit more flexibility, like say, maybe after Thanksgiving or a really good barbecue, you have options. Now this men's version is just the regular elastic. You can also, I think this guy's $21, but if you want that spandex inner lining so it's a little more comfortable on your skin, it's just an extra like 15. And you can see right here, this is the gun pocket. Oh, I'm totally attached to myself. There we go. Here's the gun pocket where you're actually going to be carrying your pistol. They make the pocket sizes in small or large. Now small will fit most of your subcompacts and compact pistols. The large one will fit like, you know, your full-size Glock 19 or 17 or most large size pistol or full-size pistols. There's a full list on their website, so if you want to go check that out. Odds are, if you want to carry it, they'll have something that can accommodate your interests. In the female version, which I am using, let me just go ahead and remove this. Here we go. There is the gun pocket, which I'm carrying my XDS in, but there's also a little accessory pocket. So if you want to carry a spare mag or spare lipstick, you can put that in the pocket there. What I find clever about this belly band design is its simplicity. You have the pocket with the thumb strap, so it can be carried cross draw, strong draw, left-handed, right-handed, whatever accommodates your particular concealed carry needs. This will adjust itself, or you can adjust this to fit that. Like, you know, say maybe you need to conceal carry, deep concealed pistol, and your awesome girl jeans with stars on them won't let you carry in the waistband. As you can see, I was carrying pretty effectively in this. Much sport, very basketball. Wow. Nope. Nope. Effectively enough for me to try to play basketball and soccer. I'm super awesome at it. Belly band versus waistband carry. Why would I choose a belly band? I found that there are some situations where I just cannot conceal inside or outside the waistband. Maybe it's because I'm wearing a dress or skirt, or maybe I'm wearing dress pants and it's just not accommodating for that kind of carry. But a belly band is still, or it still allows me to have an option to conceal carry. And in that case, I definitely would rather carry than not carry. But there are some factors to consider when using a belly band. One of those factors you can see right here is with how I have it positioned in order to not print. You have to be mindful of how it changes your draw. For one thing, you have this thumb strap, which nice little Velcro strap. You need to practice that method of drawing. I've already cleared this pistol so I can show you what I mean by that. So you have the thumb strap, and then you have to be very careful with where you're pointing this while you're drawing, just so that you can make sure you're still safe, and then present your firearm. It's not the fastest method, so you really need to be mindful of that, practice it, and oh, If that bothers you, having it like right there, you can adjust it, so maybe cross draw might be easier for you. Actually, I can show you that too. This is quite adjustable. So here we go. And it is also slow to put away again. All right, so let's say I was doing cross draw. You are lifting, well, I am lifting my shirt quite a bit, which is why I have an undershirt on. That's also something to consider. Thumb, cross draw, and then present. It can be less convenient, I guess. And that's something to practice before you, well, it's something that I prefer to practice before I'm actually out and find myself in some sort of dangerous situation. I'd like to know that I have that comfortable. This belly band isn't, fixed. So you'll need to consider also like just your different body shapes and sizes. For guys, you've got more of a straight figure, right? So you'll need to consider how, if you're going to carry it like say over here, you'll need to consider that your arm is going to be resting on it, which is why I prefer to carry over here. Also, this method of carry, having the pistol right here, works pretty well for my particular situation. But if you have a different body shape, you might need to adjust where your pistol is settling, maybe lower on your body or higher on your body or more on your side, so that you make sure you're not printing. Ah, my arms aren't ready to hold fat chicks. Oh, it went behind me. I like that this has a spandex lining so that the times that I've worn it against my skin, it's still pretty comfortable. But I have found, well, it's kind of funny, I guess maybe you guys are familiar with this. I have a bad habit of when I get Chinese, I way overeat. I have like just way too much because I love Chinese food, which usually not really a big deal. You're just hungry again a couple hours. But with the belly band, I noticed that like if I overeat, it kind of gets uncomfortable and I have to readjust it. Fortunately, because it's just Velcro, it's not like it's laced up or cinched or something. I can just, quick. Here, I can actually, there. It's a simple readjustment. And actually I did. I went up into the bathroom just quick, like, okay, yeah, that's nice. So if you're going to be wearing it all day, just because it affixes this gun to you with elastic, after like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours of wearing it, you just start to feel it. It's kind of tense. And it's nice to be able to remove that. I don't have a similar experience when I'm carrying in the waistband. That seems to feel a little bit more comfortable as far as the waistline goes. That's something to be considerate of. Oh, another thing that you have to plan for when you're wearing a belly band is what kind of outfits you wear. Now you see with this t-shirt, it's loose enough that I can conceal my printing, but because I wore the shirt underneath it, when I go and draw, I'm not like, hey everybody, check this out. But if you don't plan ahead with that kind of thing, I mean, you can be exposing perhaps more than you had wanted to expose, which if you're in a life or death situation, that's probably the least of your worries. But I know a lot of women who consider that ahead of time and would not feel comfortable with that. So plan ahead. And also with the belly band, depending on your body shape this way, you might print less over here, you might print less over here. So you'll have to try and, just like with any method of carry, dress accordingly. One of my favorite outfits that I've worn with this belly band was, it's the fashion for girls to wear those like high-waisted shorts, and they're a little shorter, but it's, that balances out. Well, in those shorts, there's absolutely no way that I can still carry in the waistband because it would just it just wouldn't work. I tried, it was awkward, didn't even leave my bedroom with that outfit. It was just like, nope, this isn't happening. But with the belly band, it was comfortable, it hid really well in the high waist, like you totally couldn't tell at all. But then it allowed me to feel like I was cute and dress the way I want to dress and still have access to my firearm if I needed anything, or if I needed it for anything. I have like a love-hate relationship with concealed carry and dresses. Love to wear dresses and love to conceal carry, but it's so difficult to conceal carry in dresses and skirts. Ladies, I'm sure you know what I mean. You have the option for the thigh holster, which I do have a thigh holster and I do sometimes wear it. But the thing is, if you ever plan on doing any like sitting down or any kind of moving around, your thighs are built bigger or wider on top and narrower by your knee. So a thigh holster is constantly fighting gravity and you're always like trying to like subtly tug it up without being super awkward and obvious that you're concealed carrying on your thigh. I don't have that problem with the belly band. That's probably because I also carry it like on the smallest part of my waist, so it wants to stay there. So even if I were moving around a whole bunch, like pretending I know how to play basketball, much sport, very basketball. Wow. No, 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 no. I can do this. Ready? Ready? Nope. Wait, I swear I can do this one. Nope, I just kicked it. Or if I were sweating or something, even if this fabric were to stretch, which I haven't noticed it the month that I've been wearing, I haven't noticed it stretch at all. But if it were, it would just settle where it's already settled. That being said, thigh holster has the advantage of if you're wearing like a skirt or dress, you just lift the dress or skirt up just a little bit and you can draw. Or if you don't even need to draw, but maybe you're just kind of concerned and you want to be ready, it's not as obvious as like, hey, let me just pull off my shirt, and you know, it can be kind of awkward as far as that goes. So I think I spend a lot more time planning out my outfits when I know I'm gonna conceal with the belly band. With like an in the waistband holster, I can kind of just, jeans, tuck it in, more or less, let's go. Price. The belly band that I'm wearing is about 30 bucks. Oh, if you want the accessory pocket, that's $5, so that'd be $35. Without the accessory pocket, $30. And the women's belly bands automatically have that spandex lining, so you can wear them against your skin if you like. The guys' ones, this is the $21 model that doesn't have that spandex, so you can just do the elastic. I can see through this. So you can just do the elastic, or if you have to wear it against your skin and not like against an undershirt and you want to make sure that you're comfortable for like, you know, extended period of time, then you can, I think it's $15 to get the spandex. And with the guys, you have a lot of options for adding mag pouches, or there are some of Daltech's belts you can get like 2 guns, or I think there are options for up to like 4 mag pouches. So if you are concerned about not having enough opportunity to carry spare mags, it's there. My summary of pros and cons. Pro, the belly bands are pretty affordable. I've spent $50, $60, $80, $100 on some of my like leather or hybrid holsters. The belly band I'm currently wearing is $35, which includes that accessory pocket. Pro, with the belly band I can still carry when I'm wearing running shorts or dress pants or a skirt or my high-waisted shorts, whereas I couldn't carry with the in the waistband holster. Pro, the belly band is adjustable. I can change where it sits on my body really easily. I can adjust like how tight it is with just unvelcroing and reaffixing the Velcro. I can choose whether it's left hand or right hand, cross draw or strong draw, just by scooching it around a little bit. Con. The draw for the belly band takes some adjustment and it's a little bit slower than my in the waistband carry options. Another con, carrying with the belly band doesn't make me any better at sports. I hit myself in the face. I was chasing after it and it went boom right back and hit me in the chin. No, no, no! I got it spinning. Come back! Come back! Whoops. I did a thing! I passed like a girl.